So tell me what it is about your teeth that you want to change most.
Okay. For me, it's been the constant reminder of damage. So, having been assaulted and had my tooth knocked at the beginning, all my life I'd grown up with my dad saying, keep your teeth clean, keep your teeth nice, make it look good, you know, healthy and everything else. And I did, and I concentrated, and I was quite proud of my teeth. And then when that happened, which was 14 years ago, they just got worse and worse and worse. Every week it would be, oh my gosh, what's happening to my teeth? They were changing in front of my eyes. And at that stage, you just think, gosh, what am I going to do the rest of my life? You know, it felt really like there was no after that. That was the end of me being me, really. All I wanted was to have a healthy mouth. I brush them and then I look and I go, they still don't look clean and healthy. I had to look back at what I had before to see how different it was. And I just feel like I've gone back to being sort of early 20s and really fit and healthy and happy to use my face and be on camera, and you know, it's the comfort factor and the strength and the fit is mind-blowing how you could go from what I had to this. Yeah. Just looking in a mirror and rubbing my tongue over the area, especially at the back, going, it's exactly how it should be. There's no extra bits, there's the gum line at the bottom is perfectly fine. Everybody's saying, gosh, your teeth look really natural. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. And that's incredible because you've gone from just not being able to do anything and every part of your day is taken up by looking after what you've got left. And to now not have that every day or every minute of every day, you know, reaching for a drink, I don't have to worry about hitting my teeth with the glass or the cup of tea because of the pain. And I'm getting more and more used to having what I've got and going, it's all really strong, it's all really, it copes with everything. Still, it's going to take years to sink in of realising what I've gone through and where I am now and how much different everything is. Oh my goodness. I decided to get my husband to go and get some corn on the cobs, you know, actual corn on the cob. As I think it's been about at least 7 years since I've been able to do that. And yeah, I went through 3 corn on the cobs in one hitting. That movement of biting and being able to trust your teeth, because that was not possible for years. One of the receptionists said to me, you're the most happiest, smiliest person that ever comes in. And I was really touched by that because I have genuinely felt that every time I've come here. And you know, there's any worries or any concerns, you get to talk about it, and you know, you have an open conversation, you feel like you're being listened to and understood, and they go at your pace. So you're not rushed into something and having to make a decision straight away. And that flexibility is unheard of from an NHS patient. You know, you're sort of rushed in and rushed out again. I understand why that is. So to come here and see how it should be done, it's unreal. It's like I've never experienced dentistry like it. You're treated so gently, so you feel really calm and you're comfortable. You're not nervous, you're not anxious, you're so well looked after. And I can honestly say I hardly had any pain at all ever in the whole process, and it's been nearly 2 years start to finish. I've already told quite a few friends to come here and have your teeth looked at least, because they'll give you a good idea of what needs doing. But the whole process, you are being looked after, and that your teeth and your health of your teeth and everything is paramount, but also you look after the person. You get to know us a little bit, you know? So it's, you know, I think I've laughed more here than I've ever laughed in a dentist surgery. And that's wonderful, because I go home with a huge grin on my face. About 15 years ago, I was about 4 stone lighter. I was incredibly fit and strong. I drove trucks, rode motorbikes. I used to do gymnastics. I was super healthy. Then I was badly assaulted by my son's dad, and that caused me permanent damage internally, which I still live with today and will do for the rest of my life. Then I was diagnosed with bladder cancer, and my health deteriorated rapidly to the point where I had to leave my job, which caused financial chaos for me, looking after my son. And my health deteriorated, and then other conditions came in which affect your sense of well-being. You feel uncomfortable because you don't feel the same inside, and then you catch a sight of yourself in the mirror and you're not looking at the same person. So the adjustment from being fit, healthy and well to this really sort of broken person, that was going to be my future. Then I had mental health problems. My daughter was killed in a car accident 10 years ago this year, and that changes you. And the prospect of the future for me was pretty grim, and I don't mind saying I was at the lowest I've ever been, in quite a dangerous situation with myself and my mental health. And every time I would have a shower, wash your face, and you go and you look and you just see your teeth is such an indication of your health. And everybody says, oh, you look at someone's teeth first, and if they're really horrid, you make a judgment. And that's absolutely true. Out in the real world, that is what happens. No matter how fabulous you look, no matter how fit you look, doesn't matter whether you're healthy and well or poorly. If your teeth look unpleasant, there's judgment. So for me, that was really difficult because I became quite insular, and I stopped going out, I stopped being social, and I realised that in all these important events in my life, a photograph would be taken to remember that moment, especially with my daughter at my wedding, and that was 11 years ago. I'm not smiling. I'm hiding, I look like I'm grimacing. And I know that look in other people now. I recognise that when I'm talking to somebody that's in the shop, on the bus, wherever. I recognise that, and I can feel a strong empathy towards them about it. And I'm almost inside going, go get them sorted, please get them sorted. It can be done. The procedures, the methods, the results, the long-lasting finish is mind-blowing. I've hated being this down person, beaten by life, beaten by all sorts of horrible traumas. And I will get emotional now because you guys have changed that for me. I find myself smiling all the time now, just naturally. So yeah, it's life-changing. Sorry. And I got new hair as well. So.
Thank you so much.
This is like the old me, relaxed in my skin, and relaxed in it. So yeah, it really is life-changing. What you've done for me, and I know you do it for others as well. I looked at your new website as well, so fantastic job, awesome.